What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is Collectible Warrior coming at you with another haul. We have been gone for about a week and a half. I had a severe poison ivy, and now we're back at it, man. I can actually put a shirt on. So this is what I have for the rest of the week that I've missed, and free comic book day was today, so I hope you guys had a great, fun-filled Friday the 13th and had a fantastic free comic book day. This is the haul so far. We got a bunch of comic books to go through. This is some of the free comic book day and some of the comic books we got for half off. And then we got some figures to show you guys. So stay tuned, guys. You don't want to miss this one. So, what is up, guys? I hope you guys were able to hit up your LCS today for free comic book day. If you guys didn't, you missed out like a fool, okay? Because there was a bunch of good comic books out that could have been and potentially are going to be worth money. And there was great spec comics out there for free comic book day this year. Usually you go to free comic book day, all the comic books that you get are free, duh. But they also run specials, and you get like 25% off, 50% off. Sometimes every comic book you see is 25 cents, and so on and so forth. Okay, but my LCS, we didn't do no 25% off bargains, nothing like that. We only got half off of back issue comic books, and I'll show you what I got. But you know, some of the actual comic books that came out for free comic book day, if you get them graded, there's first appearances in those, okay? And some of those are going to be worth something in the end, okay? Not every free comic book that you get from free comic book day is worth something, or not every year that you get stuff for free comic book day is worth something, but there is some gold this year. So we're going to start it off with free comic book day comic books, okay? Hold on. There's going to be get into like really good stuff, great speculation comic books. I got a haul from last Tuesday. I think I also got a haul from this Tuesday. Let's see what I get. I haven't really looked through these for a little bit. It's been like a week and a half, like I said. I've been recovering from severe poison ivy. I know, it sucks. But I actually put a shirt on now. I didn't want to do this with no shirt on. I mean, that would be something nobody wants to see. But we are back at it, guys. So, we're going to start off right now with Stray Dogs. This is the free comic book day, Stray Dogs. I don't know if there's any first appearances in here or anything like that. I just know that this is one that you want to get. This is the one that is going to be sought after. Okay, this is another one that people were trying to get. We'll put these down here. This is another one that people were trying to get is Red Room. Red Room #1 was a hit, and people are getting along with that comic book very well, and they have been getting the runs. So if you guys have been looking for this comic book, I would definitely highly recommend getting it. I missed out on it, but I was able to get a free comic book day Red Room. Then we got Spider-Man and Venom #1, and we hit up 2 LCSs, so we ended up getting 2 Spider-Man and Venoms. Okay, so this one is a great spec comic book. It's going to be something that's going to be worth something. I definitely recommend getting this comic book. If you guys have slept and did not go to free comic book day, this is the one that you want to get. And not only did I get that one, 2 of them, I also got 2 of the Avengers #1. This is a first appearance new person, I think, in the Spider-Man and Venom comic book and this Avengers comic book. And I ended up getting 2 of these as well, as you can see. I believe that there was a first appearance of a new character in this comic book. So even though it's a free comic book day, it's still a #1, and it's still going to be something that's going to be worth something. It is a first print copy. Then we also got Enter the House of Slaughter, and this is a great book. Ended up getting 2 of these as well. I've heard nothing but good stories about this book. This is something that you guys are going to want to get on the bandwagon for, just like when everybody missed out when everybody missed out on Stray Dogs, everybody's gonna miss out on this one, and nobody's gonna end up picking this one up, or you guys are, and it's gonna be worth something. It's a great comic book to get. It's a great spec comic book. I was on live last night, and they were starting to sell these comic books, even though they say free comic book day on there, for $20 a piece. And I'm glad that I waited out, and I hoped my LCS was gonna have them, and we ended up getting House of Slaughter, guys. So there's that one. We also got Suicide Squad King Shark. I got a Suicide Squad King Shark Virgin cover of this. This is number 1. I don't think it's actually hit the stores yet, but it will. Just give it due time. I know that the Virgin covers have hit, because I seen one today for $40 my LCS. And one of my LCSs I went to weren't doing % offs. They were just doing free comic book day, and that was it. So you gotta look out for those comic books that are on sale, because when they are on sale, you guys can get them whenever they're cheap. Okay, if not, you guys are gonna end up paying inflated prices. So this is Blade Runner 2029. Pretty good cover. This is also a cover that is going to be worth something. This is The Boys. They actually took off that the whole line of The Boys. It took off. The movies or the TV show is taken off. It is a Netflix TV show, I believe, and I mean, it's nothing bad here. It's always good to have a good comic book that has a TV show behind it. Then we got Batman number 1. This is a Virgin cover as well, and they were selling this for $40 as well, but I ended up getting number 1 Batman just because of that reason. Was I going out looking for Batman? No, but we ended up getting it anyways, just in case, guys. You never know. Speculation. You never know how these comic books are going to take off. Another Batman and Robin right here, and Howard, which is I'm guessing Robin's friend at school, and it's kind of awkward that Batman's been watching him, but there you go. That's all the ones for free comic book day, guys. I do have some more coming in the mail. I think I have one in here in this pile of shit. It just hasn't got to it yet, but as far as I know, I do have some more coming in the mail, and I have more coming in the mail for like 2 or 3 different people, just because I bought stuff the day prior or bought stuff today for free comic book day. Now, this is my run of copies or run of comic books that I got right here for 25 to 50% off, and they are all Spawn. So we're gonna go through them real fast. We got Spawn 26, great cover. We got Spawn 25. We got Spawn 24. And these are all near mint copies right here, guys. You're not gonna find anything really wrong with these at all. Spawn 23. We got Spawn 22, black cover, and these are hard to take care of. There's no scuffs on it. Maybe a little bit of spine tick on it, but just 1 or 2 right here. But other than that, I mean, that's way worth the $1 I paid for it. I mean, yeah, these are all $1. So I ended up getting Spawn 20, Spawn 19. That is a fucking sick ass cover. We got Spawn 18, which is another black cover that is near mint. We got Spawn 17. We got Spawn 16. We got Spawn 15. We got Spawn 14. And we picked up Spawn number 13. And this one is an immaculate shape, guys. I mean, they are all pretty mint, but I think this one is the best one of them out of the whole bunch. I don't see any spine ticks on it whatsoever. No creases, no rubs. I mean, couldn't get any better for $1. I mean, just couldn't get any better than that, guys. So that was our little run for our free comic book day. And now we're gonna get into the real money right here, guys. So I want to do a shout out to Brotherhood Comics right here, guys. Brotherhood Comics, if you guys are wondering how to spell it, there you go. You can find them on Facebook. They always have live sales, and you guys will not go unworthy there, guys. I mean, they just have everything you're ever looking for. All their comic books are fire. They have comic books from $4 all the way to $500, depending on what it is. They sell runs, they sell graded comic books, they sell virgins, they sell virgin sets, which is a trade dress and virgin. They have all different kinds of comic books that you can think of, guys. So I would definitely recommend them. Brotherhood Comics, they've always hooked me up. If anything is ever a problem, they have been on the ball. I did not spend $18 on this set. This set was way more than that. It is just a bag that I use from Nerdinout. So we're gonna go with it right now. Actually, some of the prices are on these. So we ended up getting a Venom variant or very virgin cover for 25 bucks. Right now I'm trying to get one off of eBay. It's a black and white, but this is a great start right here, guys. Can't go wrong with that. It's the first time I've ever seen this comic book, and I had to have it. I mean, there's nothing about this comic book that is bad. It is a black cover. There's no significant wear in it, no spine ticks, no rubs, no nothing like that. If you see anything, it's probably on the plastic of this. I need to put it in a different board and bag, but other than that, fucking fire, okay? So it looks like the rest of them are gonna be Spider-Man, obviously. You guys know me. You guys know how I am. So I ended up getting this one for free. All you had to do is claim Spider-Man, say Spider-Man, and you got it for free. As you guys know, my other one, I have a near mint one or a mint condition one. There's a little bit of splatter right here on the cover. That's why it was free. Maybe we can, I can send it to Robert, and Robert can clean it and press it for me, and it can be another near mint comic. So we're gonna put that down there as well. We got another comic book that I have that I end up getting for free, but I just decided to get two of them. It has this is definitely a reader. It has a bunch of spine ticks on it, but it was free. So we got that, and that was Spider-Man 145. We got Spectacular Spider-Man 140, and this is the worst one of them all. This is another reader that I got for free. Just had to say Spider-Man, and I end up getting it. What I'm gonna end up doing is I have a mint condition one of this, and then I'm gonna try to buy a mint one of this, and I have a mint condition one of number one. So I'm just gonna put them right next to each other, have a reader, have a mint near mint one or a mint condition one, and if I ever want to see anything inside the comic book, I'll be able to have those, you know. Or this number one, I'll be able to clean it, press it, and be able to sell it to somebody that's really worth getting it. You know, you never know. Someone might be looking for it. I might be able to sell it for like 15, 20 bucks that I got for free, and there you go, get some extra money. This one would definitely be a reader. I could find this one off of eBay right now for like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. A little bit higher if it's near mint to graded. So we want to go ahead and hold on to that just because. So the rest of these are pretty good shape. This one does have a little bit of spine tick on it, but the rest of them look like they are in near mint to mint condition. So we're gonna go with the worst ones first. We got Spider-Man, the Spectacular Spider-Man 144, has some spine ticks on it, might be a reader, but I got it for $2. We got another Spectacular Spider-Man 134, and I usually get these just to fill in the gaps of my collection. I do have a lot of Spider-Man comic books, and as you guys know, some Spider-Man comic books are worth significantly higher than the other ones, but that was a great cover right there. So these ones are pretty much near mint. We got 152, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Check out that cover right there, guys. As you guys see, there's no really big wear, significant wear on there whatsoever. So we got 152 right there. We follow that up with Spectacular Spider-Man 151. There you guys go on that. Another solid cover right there. Then we also got the Spectacular Spider-Man 138. Another great cover. Captain America right here. You know, can't go wrong with that one. And that leaves us with our last comic book from the Brotherhood comics, and that is the Spectacular Spider-Man number 14 with Green Goblin on the cover. A great cover right there. That's not all I got from them. I got more coming in the mail that I will show you guys later on, but as of right now, it's all I got from them. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that out. Let's see what we got in this comic book collection right here. This we got from eBay, and it is from Top Notch Comics. So you guys want to get on eBay and hit up Top Notch Comics. That's what this is gonna look like. And we got none other than Venom number 5. And the reason why I got this comic book is because it is taking off right now. It is the first or second appearance of all of the symbiotes in this comic book. Okay, I did grab another one that has a first appearance of all the symbiotes. I just don't remember if this is the first or second one. It is a big spec comic right now. If you guys are into speculation comic books, I would highly recommend getting this comic book. I got it for like, I don't know, like $9, plus shipping was like $2 or $3. So big steal, big entire steal on this comic book. This comic book goes for at least 20 to 30 right now because of all the speculation going on it. But another fire cover there too. Remember guys, remember who I'm shouting out to, because if you guys want these comic books, you guys can probably get them still. This one was not anything significant. It's the actual person's name, so I'm not going to go ahead and do a shout out to them. But we got this off of eBay as well. And this I got because I ended up getting a number 1 Doctor Doom. No, number 1, there is a Doom cover of this that I need to get. But I did get number 1 Fantastic Four. I did get a number 1 Fantastic Four with She-Hulk on the cover. So I went ahead and wanted to get the rest of them. So we got number 1 Fantastic Four right here. This is going to be like the whole entire team. Okay? So we got another one right here. Number 1 Fantastic Four with Torch. Trying to be really careful with these guys because they are not in a bag and a board. Then we got number 1 Fantastic Four right here. And then we also got, to sum it up, we got number 1 Fantastic Four right there with it on the cover. An awesome cover. And yes guys, these are the main covers. They did make virgin covers of these as well. They just don't say Fantastic Four or the number on them or anything like that. It's the same exact cover. It's just with no numbers or anything like that on the cover. So that was a great haul right there, guys. I think I only paid like $10 for all of them. Something that I could get my hands on, start building up my Fantastic Four collection just a little bit more. Let's go to the next box. We're kind of going a little bit fast here, I know, but we have to in order to get through all of them, guys. So this is Nerdinout. This is Nerdinout. We want to refrain from going to Nerdinout right now just because there's a lot of Nerdinout. Let's get this one going. And I think this is Nerdinout as well. Yeah. Okay, so the rest are going to be Nerdinout, which is a lot of comic books from Nerdinout, but you guys know already, I'm a big Nerdinout supporter. If you guys have not hit out Nerdinout yet, you guys are missing out, especially if you guys are collecting comic books. They are awesome on comic books, guys. I can't stress it enough that you guys need to be going to these guys for comic books. If you guys are in it for statues and figures, they're very, very, very highly recommended for statues and figures as well, and Funko Pops. They actually do Funko Pops as well. They do game night, which they sell trading cards and stuff like that. If you guys are into any of that kind of stuff, they will have it for you guys. So you guys are sleeping on that stuff if you guys are not hitting up Nerdinout, and they have fantastic prices. So this is from Ultimate Comic Warehouse. I think I got this off of, yep. So this is a new place I went to, and you can find it on Facebook, and I went ahead and I started ordering from them, just because, I mean, this is a great deal right here. So this is a 1 in 50 Lasher right here, okay? I think I paid $4 for it, and this is easily a $60 comic book, guys. I think I paid $4 for all this stuff. $4 or $5, I don't remember, for all this. Nothing wrong with this comic book at all. It's not a reader, has not been dropped, nothing like that. I can go get this graded today and easily get a 9.8 or higher. This is a fantastic steal, guys. If you guys are looking for this comic book, it's only going to be on eBay, and it's only going to, like, the least you can pay for is probably like $50. No joke. I got this for $4 for the stack of these 3 comic books right here, and they are all number 1s. Okay, so this is a Lasher number 1. This is a Lobo number 1, and this is a convention special. Okay, so it's an annual convention special. I think the only way you could have got this is if you were at a convention and you saw the comic book there. So that's Lobo number 1. Then we end up getting the Miles Morales Spider-Man number 1. You guys know me and Spider-Man, me and Miles, we all go together. So I got a lot of Miles, I got a lot of Spider-Man, I have a shit ton of Venom, I have a shit ton of Spawn, and I have, you know, a lot of speculation comic books as well. And then I also have, I mean, like X-Men and stuff like that, obviously Fantastic Four, but you guys know this already. I've been trying to get everything. So this is from eBay. So this is nobody I might do a shout out to just because I don't want to throw the name out there. But we got number 4 right here, Spawn. This is going to go great with the rest of my line that I'm trying to get. I think I have almost all of them already from 1 through 30, I'm guessing. I do have a bunch of Spawn comic books up there. I just haven't went through all of them yet. I've just been going ahead and getting the ones I do know I don't have. This one hits close to home for me. I had this comic book. It was one of the first comic books I ever got as a kid. I actually drew this when I was a kid. Down to detail, down to every little last piece of drool. I think I had it pretty much nailed. If you guys haven't known this already, I'm a very good drawer. Especially stuff like this, I can draw it verbatim. I don't go around telling people that because they always want me to do stuff for them all the time, like drawing wise. But this one hits close to home for me. I think I got it for like $8 or $10. No spinal cracks on it. No significant rubs. It looks like they bought it and brought it home and left it in the bag and board just because I see it turning yellow a little bit. I'll definitely be taking this out of the bag and board and putting it in a new one so that it will stay minty fresh. But other than that, we got the good Spawn comic books right there, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and go to nerdinout now. So, as you guys don't know, this is Suicide Squad, okay? And this is a awesome cover right here, guys. I think you guys can buy this for $7. I think it was $7 or $8. They have a couple different covers. This one I do not have bag and boarded because it will not fit in the bag and board. It is way bigger than the bag and board. So see, look, this is the actual cover of a comic book, and this is what this one looks like. So I did kind of go a little bit spin happy with it. I thought that was a regular comic book, but it's not. But this is one you guys do not want to sleep on. It's going to be one that is going to be a spec comic probably for sure. So you got Suicide Squad right there. We're going to set this off to the side so it doesn't get ruined right off the bat. Then we're going to hit up our boxes. So let's see what we got in this one. Like I said, guys, nerdinout. Let's see what we got. All those are upside down. All those are upside down. Let's see. Bam. Yep, these are all back issue comic books that I got on a, let me see, I got on a Saturday. So we're gonna hit it up with some Hulk. We got Hulk $3.89. I got this for $5. It doesn't have any spinal ticks whatsoever. These are always going to be near mint. Right there, guys. Another great looking cover. Couldn't ask for more. Got it for $5. And you know, we already fucking got a lot of Hulk going on. So we got that to go with our Hulk to build it up a little bit. Me, I'm not really interested in if the comic book is worth money or not. stuff like that. Some of the stuff I do, I am, because I tell you that stuff is spec comic books and you should get it, but I'm not going out of my way and spending $100 on a comic book either. I'm always spending like $3, $4, $5, $6, at the most like $10 or $15 on a comic book. I will never go out and spend like $50 on a comic book. It's just unheard of for me, unless you know it's going to be worth something and I think it's going to be worth something. Then yeah, I might splurge a little bit and spend $20, $25 on it at the most. I don't think I've ever went over that. I don't think I ever went over that with a single copy of comic book that I have right now to this date. Just because it's not worth it. You always want to get stuff that you see that's $3 or $4 or $5. You don't want to go out of your way and spend $50 to $100 on a comic book, and especially with speculation, it not be worth anything. You only be worth cover price. Just to let you guys know that, FYI. So if you guys are getting into it right now, you guys don't know that much about it, and you guys are like, oh, maybe I can get that $3 comic book and it'll be worth $1,000. It's not always going to work out that way. It'll be worth $100, but it's not ever going to be worth $1,000 unless, like, whenever I skipped out on Stray Dogs, and those prices are ungodly right now. But you know, that's why you guys spec a little bit. You think it's not going to be worth anything, you want to go ahead and grab the #1 comic book, just because you never know. Right now, after Stray Dogs, I've learned my lesson. I've been grabbing every #1 comic book that I can find that's coming out to this date right now that I've missed out on, just because of that. Okay, because you never know. Every new comic book day, which is Tuesday, I've been grabbing all the #1s, because you never know. It's speculation for me. I'm not going to actually read them. I grab them and put them away. So that leads us to our next comic book. We got the Incredible Hulk, number 398 for $3. Yes, this is the bag and board that's fucked up on it, but like I said, I got a bunch of them, a bunch of bags and boards, and these are the ones I might end up putting in new bags and boards. Another great comic book, no wear, no tear. If you see anything, it's probably on the actual bag itself. So that brings us to our next Incredible Hulk, and it's $4.15. And this one looks great as well. For a black cover, it doesn't have any spine ticks in it. There you guys go. Has no spine ticks in it. It is another fantastic cover. We have the Incredible Hulk right here, and this was a $7 comic book, and it's Funeral Story right here. And then we got a Incredible Hulk 97 annual, and we went ahead and grabbed that one for $5. There you guys go. Another great looking cover. I haven't done any price checks on these either, guys. I just went ahead and grabbed them when I seen them. So if they are worth more, let me know in the comments down below. If they are, if I'm paying too much for them, let me know in the comments down below. It would be gratefully appreciated if you guys can tell me what's going on, because sometimes I just get a little bit spend happy and end up spending all my money on comic books. Okay, this one looks like it has a little bit of roll on it. Spinal roll on the bottom, but this is an Uncanny X-Men 286. If you guys are looking right here, that's what I'm talking about. Like, it kind of goes out a little bit. Maybe I can have somebody fix that for me and press it, but other than that, it is a great looking comic book. It doesn't have any spinal ticks on it. It doesn't look like it has any significant wrinkles, wear, tear on it. So this is a great looking cover as well, and that's something that can be definitely get put in the books right there. We're going to go ahead and separate that because it's not Hulk. So I'm going to put that down there. We got the Amazing Spider-Man right here, and I ended up getting this for $5. Now is that what that looks like right there, guys. Another great looking cover. I have been specking on this one that's coming up right here, and the reason why, just because of the cover. This is the Spectacular Spider-Man 13. And I think that it might be worth something in the future, but I don't know. It could just be me, guys. But we got this one right here. It's a thicker book, which I think it's the annual. Yeah, it's 64-page annual right here. Whenever you see it on the internet, on eBay, it's always different prices. But this one, it was a nice looking copy right here, guys. No spinal ticks, no significant wear, no rubbing, nothing like that, as always. So we got that Spider-Man. And then we went off the deep end right here. So I loved Ren and Stimpy when I was a kid. I loved it when it came out as a TV show. So we got Ren and Stimpy #1 still in the original bag. And this is a comic book that I could probably get graded. Anything that's usually in the bag still is usually a 9.8 or a 10, just because it's never been read. I ended up getting this for 15 bucks, and I think it's going to be worth it if I go and get it graded, just because of it being a #1 and everything like that. This right here is a little small rip in the bag. It could have been whenever Brad was putting it in there, or could have been there previously, but it has no significant wear on it whatsoever. I mean, no spinal ticks on it, nothing like that, and it's a #1, guys. If there is a little bit of something wrong right there, we can always press it and clean it and it'll come out. So we got that, #1. We got Ren and Stimpy, #2. And then we went ahead and followed that up with Ren and Stimpy, #3. So I am definitely going to be on the lookout for more of those. When I went on eBay and tried to look right after that, they were significantly high priced. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get much, but hey, it's a start, guys. It's a start. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one, because these ones are later than the ones that are in that comic book box. So I think these ones were from 2 weeks ago or the week prior. So I went ahead and got these from, hold on right now, guys, because I have some comic books in here for my LCS. Okay, we're gonna break them up right here, guys. We're gonna break them up, okay? So right here, I got these comic books from my LCS. I've been seeing a lot of people specking on this Spider-Woman #1, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's a great looking copy, and yes, it was only $2, guys. Only $2. There's no significant wear on it. There's no spinal ticks. There's no nothing. I went ahead and got it for pure speculation only. I've been seeing a lot of people have been selling this comic book for at least $15. Easy. Easy, guys. So if you guys are into this comic, or you guys are into Spider-Woman, I would definitely be getting it. It looks like there is some stuff on the actual plastic, so if I took this out right now, it'd probably be in mint condition. But we went ahead and got that Spider-Woman, and then we went ahead and got these from the LCS as well, just because I needed some of these for my runs, or I slept on them and didn't get them when they came out. So we got Warsatch #1 right here. Love Watchmen, love this character, had to get this comic book just for that reason. They just came out with number 10 or 11 or 15 or something like that this week. I didn't get it because I wanted to go ahead and get the #1 first before I started the actual line of that comic book series. Then we ended up getting I Am Batman 0 right here, and I did get a couple different ones of this Batman, probably in this box or the next box I'm going through, but this is a new comic book that you guys could have got from Comic Book Day Tuesday, and this is a new comic book that just came out, so I would definitely be specking on this comic book. I would definitely be hitting that one up. Then we got Symbiote Spider-Man Crossroads #1. I've been trying to get this comic book. Definitely is one to have for my collection, and it is in immaculate shape. There's nothing wrong with it. The cover looks fantastic. As you guys know, I am a Hulk fan. The new Symbiote Spider-Man's on there, and you got a little bit of what's her name? Man, something black on here. I forgot her name, which I don't even know how I forgot because my wife collects it. But we definitely got that one right there. We got Nonstop Spider-Man #1. This is the one that I missed out on. They do have a different cover that's all black and white. I should have got it. I ended up passing up on it today just because I already had this one in my collection. Sometimes I get multiple of the same cover just in case. You never know which one's going to go a little bit higher than the other one. It's pure speculation at that point. So there's sometimes I get a comic book and it is a #5 or a #1. I'll end up getting 3 different covers of the same comic book just because a lot of people think that, you know, some comic books look better with that cover on it. And with that cover, I can go ahead and sell it, make some more money for myself to buy different comic books, vice versa, pay some bills, whatever it might be. So we end up getting Battery Bill number 5, and we went ahead and got this to go along with our collection that we have got. I showed you guys some Battery Bill comic books that I have picked up recently. I bought some whenever they came out on Tuesday, so we're at 1 through 5 right now for Battery Bill. I went ahead and got Gamma Fight number 1 just because I did pass up on this comic book, and it is a great comic book to have. We got the Immortal Hulk there, or I actually think that's Hulk's son right there. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to go ahead and say that that is, because I don't know. I haven't read the comic book yet. So we got Web of Venom, Carnage Born right here, number 1. And that is a great looking comic book. Got it purely for the cover, and it's a number 1. So we had to get it, guys. We just had to get it. And you guys know I'm into Venom. Then we got another one right here, which is Web of Venom Unleashed number 1, and I got this one for the cover as well. This is exactly what I was trying to tell you guys. See, these are the same comic book, different covers right here. Okay, as far as I know, I don't know that for 100% fact, but it is Web of Venom, and no, I don't think so. Because this says Unleashed and this says Carnage Born, so it could be different comic books. You never know. These came out like in 2019 or something like that, if I believe so. I know they didn't come out this year, but I went ahead and got them just to have part of my collection. Sometimes I can just get comic books to fill in the holes. Sometimes there's specs, sometimes I just want it, okay? So we went ahead and got that. Then, I need to check these real fast, guys, before I go through them, because I don't know what they are 100% yet. Yep. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Okay. So, these comic books I have in my hand, I got from Walmart. As you guys know, I get some comic books from Walmart. They come in a 3 or 4 pack, and you never know what you're going to hit off of that. So, we got some good comic books right here. We got Extreme Carnage Alpha. Right there, this is a number 1 cover. It is very hard to find this cover. A lot of people have been trying to spec on this cover. It is an alpha cover. You can definitely go get the number 1 from your LCS if it's still there, if you like this cover. But in order to find this Alpha Extreme Carnage, you're definitely have to hit up eBay or hit up your Walmart to get this cover. You're not going to be able to find it at your LCS unless it says number 1 on there. Okay, then we got Maestro War and Pax number 2. We also collect this because we are a big Hulk fan, and we end up pre-ordering this figure right here, and we do have some of his run. I've showed him off before, so this is something I got in that package that I did not know I was going to end up getting, so that's great right there. Oop. And then we also went ahead and got Nightwing 78. This is a $20 comic book right here. This is something to be specking on if you guys do not like Nightwing. Me, I collect Nightwing, so I think my last comic book was also a big comic book that I got for Nightwing, but something that you guys will find at Walmart if you guys are specking on it. This is Nightwing 78. I would definitely be getting this comic book if you guys can. Then these came in there as well. These last 3, here, we'll go to these ones right here. So we got Symbiote Spider-Man, number 4, right here. This is another great comic book, guys. Love the actual cover of this one, and I just showed you guys some symbiotes that I already got, and we end up getting some of that Spider-Man action too. So I mean, why can't we love that? And this one right here, Planet of the Symbiotes. This cover I see all over the place. Graded, it's high money. This is a number 1. It is something that people are looking out for right now. The Virgin cover is the same thing as this cover. A lot of people have been wanting to get this. A lot of people have been speculating on this comic book. So if you guys do see it, I would not hesitate to grab it. It is a fire-ass comic book. There's nothing wrong with that comic book, so it's easily a 9.8 if I even get it graded. So great for me on that. We got Batman right here and Joker, which is Batgirl and Joker. Batgirl number 47. And this is something that came in that I'm not really that enthused about, but hey, we ended up getting it. We got Batman number 92, something else I'm not really enthused about, but we ended up getting it. We do have some Batman, so we'll go ahead and fill in the holes. And we got some Nightwing 72. And this is what I got. I mean, I got some Nightwing, so I was glad to get this cover, because I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this cover. Even though I do like green, I just wouldn't go out of my way to buy this cover. So I'm glad I got it in the pack. So we ended up getting some good hits right there on the Walmart packaging for that. Man, I got a lot of comic books, guys. They're falling over. Ooh, okay. So all the rest of these I got from Nerdinout. So we got a big, huge haul right here from last week, and then we got a bigger one over here. So let's throw that over there. We end up getting X-Men number 2 to complete for X-Men number 1. Another great cover. This is a wraparound cover right here, guys. We got the Immortal Hulk 49. Another great looking cover. There was 3 or 4 different covers of this, but I went ahead and went with the old fashioned cover. Can't get enough of that. So we got Porcelain number 1. This is a speculation comic book, just because you never know how it's going to take off. Looks like it has some potential. We got The Golem Walks Among Us number 1, another speculation comic book. We ended up getting Joker Presents a Puzzle Box. This was a variant cover right here. I wasn't really a big fan of the first cover that came out for the puzzle box, which is this. It's a white cover with Joker with his mouth open with a bunch of puzzle pieces coming out. They're red. I thought this one would definitely be able to be potentially more sought after. So I went ahead and grabbed this comic book just because of that reason. It was a $5.99 cover price for that one, so it is going to be a different cover price than the actual main if you guys are wanting that. We got Horizon Zero Dawn number 1, and we ended up getting this just because it is a number 1 and another speculation. We got Trevor Saves the Universe number 1. Same thing, guys. We went ahead and got this because you never know how this comic book's going to take off either. Sweet Paprika number 1. This is something that you guys should be grabbing. There's a couple different variants of this comic book. This comic book is going up in price right now as we speak. I would not be sleeping on this comic book at all. I definitely would not be sleeping on this one. The Me You Love in the Dark. Right here, guys. This is definitely a speculation comic book. The prices for the variants are just skyrocket right now. The prices for this comic book are even going up. I would definitely be getting every comic book that you see of this cover or of this title that you can grab. It's definitely going to be something that is going to be worth something to you in the long run. We got Basilisk. I think this is a second print, but I'm not 100% sure. I ended up getting it this week. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. I'm definitely going to be getting the rest of them. This is the first Basilisk comic book that I got. A lot of people say it's a great comic, a great read, so I went ahead and got it just because of that reason. Like I said, pure spec. So we got Sinister War, and we got Sinister War number 2. This is one of those comic books I told you I grabbed a couple of the same cover of. So we went ahead and we got this cover for Sinister War. We ended up getting the Rhino cover for Sinister War, which I already showed you guys a couple of these. It's going to go great with the collection. Definitely have the bios going along with all the comic books I have. And we got this Spider-Man cover for Sinister War. Awesome to go along with the comic books, guys. Awesome. Whoop. We are falling. We are falling. So we're going to go ahead and flip those around. Bam, guys. Bam. So we got Spirit Rider number 1. There's another speculation comic book that I think people are going to be sleeping on. So I went ahead and grabbed it anyways. Looks like a great looking cover. Some people told me it is a first appearance of a Ghost Rider girl, but I have a hard time believing that, because if it was, this comic book would be up in price right now so significantly more than what it is right now. So I don't take my word on that. Someone just go ahead and told me that it is the first appearance of a girl Ghost Rider, but I don't know, guys. So I wouldn't be saying that much. We went ahead and got We Don't Kill Spiders number 1. It's another speculation comic book that came out that I think has potential of taking off. It does have different covers for it as well, but we went ahead and got this one just for that purpose. We got Elvira right here, number 1. Check that out, guys. Hell yeah. This is a great comic book. It's actually Elvira on the cover. They did have a couple different ones that were cartoonish, but I went ahead and wanted to get the actual Elvira, guys. So we got the number 1 Lasher right here. Like I said, this comic book is taking off. If you guys have not got this comic book yet, I would definitely be grabbing it before all your LCSs run out of copies and they start going to second print. Because this is a comic book that is going to be worth something in the end. It is a first appearance of this character. So if you guys do not get this, you guys are fucking sleeping. I'm telling you right now. Couldn't say anything more about that comic book besides it is going to be worth some moolah. So we got number 1, Casey Jones right here. Definitely another fire-looking comic book. Definitely something you guys should be grabbing a hold of if you guys like Casey Jones. It doesn't have really any first appearances in it. I know it's a bunch of comic books put together of Casey Jones' story. So if you guys want to go ahead and grab that one, I would go ahead and grab that one. I know they're coming out with another one that is, I don't know exactly what it is off the top of my head, but there's another comic book that's coming out, the same cover on it, that is going to be, April O'Neil. It's going to be April O'Neil. So I don't know if they're going to keep going along with the people's stories like that. Like if it's going to be April O'Neil, then off the movie, it's a Chinese kid that was the pizza man. So we never know what it's going to be. So we got Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. Another speculation comic book. Great cover right there. We got Deadpool Black, White, and Blood number 1. And this is a comic book that sold out immediately when I was trying to put in my claims on it. So if that doesn't tell you anything right there, guys, this is going to be a comic book that's going to be sought after as soon as you see it. So you probably don't have any more of these at your LCS. There's a bunch of different covers, and I went ahead and got the best cover looking that I could get. It is a black cover, so it's probably going to be worth more in the long run just because it is a black cover. It's harder to take care of. We got Not All Robots number 1 right here. Another speculation comic book. A lot of people have been saying that they love the read. Had to get it just because of that reason. It's going to be a comic book that takes off. It's basically a storyline behind it is that basically robots take over. They cook, clean, take care of natural chores, and human population is lazy. And what they do is they want to wipe out the human population. They want to take over as far as the first issue goes. So it does have some promise there, guys. And we got some Lucky Devil number 1. And this is another speculation comic book that might take off. The cover is great. People said they loved the story behind it. So I went ahead and got that for that reason as well. And that brings us to our last box of the night. So these ones came all out on Tuesday, this Tuesday, not the one coming up, and we end up getting another mint condition Spider-Man Venom number 1, and this is a free comic book day special right here. So I already have 3 of them, guys. I already have 3. Do I need 3? No, but if it takes off and I can go get that one graded, the other 2 can be readers, or they can go get graded as well, and they can be worth something. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like, you never know what these are worth. You never know. They can be worth nothing. They can be worth something to somebody. You never know, guys. So we end up getting Joker number 6 for this week, and that's to go along with the rest of my Jokers that I got. I start from number 2 to 6. It was impossible for me to get the number 1 because the number 1 is the first appearance. But I've been trying to get at it, man. I've been trying to get at number 1. Can't seem to cut a break on it. So we're gonna keep going. Eventually, maybe I'll get number 1. But for right now, we got 2 through 6. This is one right here, Batman number 1, that went up the next damn day. Okay, so I got this for cover price, which is $4.99. If you go look for this cover, if you can even find it at your LCS, it's already $30. Okay, this comic book right here. That's exactly what I'm talking about specking. Okay, There was a couple different comic books I could choose from at the time, I went ahead and went with this cover just because it had a little bit of everybody on there. I'm glad I did because it fucking paid off. This comic book right now is going for at least $30 and I only paid cover price, which was $4.99. So if you guys need to get you to LCS, get this comic book. If you guys get it off of eBay, you guys will definitely be paying that inflated price for it because it definitely went up overnight. Like the next day I went to go buy another one just because I wanted another one and they went skyrocket. Okay, so this is Batman number 0 right here. We did have a Batman number 0 in here somewhere, but this is a different cover. Went ahead and got for purely speculation, just because it is a first appearance of a different kind of Batman. I won't go ahead and say the color because I don't want to offend anybody, but it is a different kind of Batman. So got it purely out of speculation right there. There is a couple different bomb ass covers for Batman number 1 or number 0. I'd definitely be getting them, guys. Definitely. We got the Fantastic Four life story from the 80s, number 3. And we ended up getting number 1. We do have number 1 and we do not have number 2. So I went ahead and got this one to go along with the rest of my haul there. This is a hardwired season 1. Number 1. And look at that cover, guys. That is a fucking awesome ass cover. So we went ahead and got this one just because of the cover. It looked bomb as hell. We had to get it. We got Pennyworth number 1. There was 2 different covers. This one was a little bit more grown up out of the 2, so I went ahead and got this one. The other one looked like James Bond. If I do have the shot at getting it this upcoming week, on the percent off wall, 25% off wall, I'll definitely be taking my chances of getting it, guys. And I'll definitely be showing it to you. But that was Pennyworth number 1. We also got X-Men Legends number 6. I do not think this is the end of the run, but it might be, guys. So usually do the 1 through 6. Sometimes do a little bit more depending. As you guys know, Spider-Man goes up into the fucking hundreds and shit like that. But we think this is the end of the run, and we went ahead and got just to complete my whole run that I have of X-Men Legends. We got number 1 Avengers right here. And we went ahead and got it because it is a number 1. This is Tech on Avengers. Pretty cool looking cover right here. You got a little bitty Spider-Man in it. Went ahead and got it out of pure spec. We got Spider-Man, Spider Shadows number 5. Right here. Go ahead to go and complete the run. If it's going to stop at 5, I think it's going to go a little bit farther than that, but we went ahead and try to keep up with the lines that we have. We got Defenders number 1. This was the best cover I could find out of the whole wave that they had for covers. The variant cover is the same thing as Silver Surfer right here, but he has color to him. I think I did get a Defenders variant or a Virgin cover. That'll be coming in the mail here in about a couple days, and I'll definitely be showing that off as well. So when that comes in, it's going to probably be worth something because Defenders is something that you guys do not want to be sleeping on. It's going to be probably a good storyline that takes off, and it's going to be worth something in the long run. We just went ahead and got this one just because of pure cover, and it was 25% off, but it is number 1. And we got Blacksmith right here. It is a wraparound cover. I'm not going to take it out to show you guys. If you guys are interested to go ahead and buy one yourself. But we need to be wrapping this up because, I mean, it's already 52 minutes in, guys. If not longer than that with my intro and stuff. So we do have like a couple more comic books left, and we got us a couple figures to go through. So bear with me, guys. Sorry for taking too long, but I was sleeping for a little bit, guys. We got Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries 5 of 12. And this is also to go along with our run. We've been getting every one so far that came out from number 1. Why stop now? It is a great looking cover. Can't wait for the rest of them to come out. It's going to be awesome. We got Transformer King Grimlock number 1. And we went ahead and got this out of pure speculation as well. As you guys know, Transformers is taking off. Everybody's been buying the action figures at the store. I did see this morning that they're making a new Starscream. So that's in the works, you know. You never know how this stuff's going to take off. We also got the Immortal Hulk 49. This is another cover for the Immortal Hulk. Went ahead and got this one just because, I mean, it's a good looking cover. The Virgin cover is the same thing as this. So you never know, guys. It's a cover that's a little bit out there, but at the same time, it looks pretty cool. We got the Unbelievable Teens #1, and this is going to be something that is going to be taking off as well. If you guys have not went to your LCS and got this, I definitely recommend getting this one. It's something that someone told me it was definitely going to take off, and you guys need to be getting that cover. We went ahead and got Masters of the Universe #2 just because we got #1. We're going to go ahead and keep up with the run. A lot of people like Masters of the Universe, so we're going to keep going along with that. And then we end up getting X-Force #22 right here. As you guys know, I collect X-Men stuff, and we want to keep going with the run, like I keep saying. And it leads us to our last comic book. I know, it's so sad, guys. I bet you guys are tired of hearing me talk. We got #1, Kiss. And this is a bomb diggity bomb 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 ass cover right here, guys. I couldn't ask for anything more. Is it gonna take off? I don't know. Went ahead and got it out of speculation just because it is a #1, everything like that. But we went ahead and got it anyways. Damn, we got a lot of comic books, guys. Just a shit ton of comic books. I'll definitely show you guys how many I got right at the end of the video. But this right here is just what's on the table. I got like 2 other stacks like this that we went through, guys. So that's only for 2 weeks or a week and a half. Do I have a problem? Most likely. But you never know, guys. You never know how these comic books are going to take off. I could be sitting on a gold mine of money right now in the next couple of years to 20 years, 10 years, who knows. I could be sitting in a gold mine tomorrow. You never know, guys. But that leads us to our next stuff. And we are on the figures now. Just because I haven't got any figures for a while, and to add some stuff to my actual collection. As you guys know, I'm not in the man cave right now. It's upstairs, and it's kind of dark up there. It's the reason why I've been down here. But other than that, I don't really want to be showing off my stuff in my room just because a lot of people have been commenting, like hit me up personally trying to get me to sell my stuff. And I really don't want to sell my stuff. So I'm not in that situation right now where I need to be selling my figures, but you know, maybe in the future. There is some Funko Pops and DC Multiverse I'm selling right now. So if you guys do want to hit me up later on for that stuff, let me know, because I definitely can show you guys some Funko Pops and some DC Multiverse that I'm selling. But other than that, I will definitely show you guys that stuff. But other than that, all the stuff that's hanging on my walls and stuff like that, and the stuff that I'm showing you is definitely not for sale. But we ended up getting Ninja Turtles VHS right here to go ahead and go along with the collection. It is awesome. It's pretty much nostalgic right here. You got Bebop, you got Rocksteady, you got all the TMNT on the front cover right there. Do I even have a VHS player anymore? No, but I was a 90s kid. I grew up on VHS. So that's gonna be awesome to go along my collection right there. We also got a Marvel Hall of Fame Spider-Man right there, which is a symbiote Spider-Man, I believe. So that's awesome right there, guys. Go ahead and add to my collection as well. And then that leads us to our last boss. Well, we ended up getting this Hulk. So the last TV or last video I made, I went ahead and made something about Hulk, or 2 Hulks that I had, and I went ahead and grabbed them. This one is the rare one of the 2 that I showed you. So I ended up getting this one just because of that reason right here. There is a little bit of markage on there, as you guys can see. But I might go ahead and try to get it off with a magic eraser. But other than that, it's awesome, guys. The articulation on this figure is on point. You see, look, he stands up by himself. He's gonna be good to go along with the rest of my collection. And that is a 2002 movie Hulk. Right there. That leads us to my last thing of the night. And we got something that I'm very, very happy about. I've been asking you guys to hit me up about it. Nobody's hit me up about it. I don't give a shit. You know why? Because I still fucking got it anyways. It is the Turbo Man from Jingle All the Way. Fucking A right, Cotton. I am so happy that I got this Turbo Man. It's something that I've been looking out for a long time. And no, I did not pay no damn inflated prices for it either. I think I got this bitch for 25 bucks. Yeah, $25 fucking dollars, and the Hulk came in free with it. So that's all I paid for this. I didn't even pay any extra for shipping. So you know what? I don't care. It's good to have friends in high places. All right. So other than that, you guys see my haul. You guys see my comic books. You guys see my figures. I mean, there's nothing else to show you guys. But until next time, I hope you guys had a great Friday the 13th. I hope that you guys had a fantastic free comic book day if you guys went. If you guys didn't, you guys missed the fuck out. But other than that, see you guys on the next one. Peace out.